In section 5.5, problem number 36 asks us how many ways can we select 5 books out of 10 books to put into our backpack. Since order makes no difference here, this is going to be a combination, and instead of using this notation here, out of 10 books choose 5, which we perfectly could, I think I'll use this notation here just to change it up. Out of 10 objects, let's choose 5. And we can compute this using this formula, 10 factorial over 5 factorial times 10 minus 5 factorial. So remember now, in the numerator, you put the total number of objects that you've got and factorial that. In the denominator, we're going to put the number that we're going to use. We're going to use 5 books and factorial that, times the number that you're not going to use and factorial that. So if we have 10 books altogether and we're going to use 5, then we're not using 10 minus 5. And then this, of course, is going to give us 10 factorial over 5 factorial times 5 factorial. And I'll leave you to compute this by hand or by calculator, but when I did it, I got 252 ways to do that. Now, in problem number 40, we are told that out of 20 applicants for a job, 4 will be selected for other interviews. And how many ways can we make this selection? So what we've got is 20 objects. We're going to choose 4. And since order doesn't matter here, I think what we're going to do is use a combination of 20 objects, choose 4. And I used my calculator to do this, and I got 4845. To use my TI-84 calculator, I typed in 20 objects. Then I went to the math key, and the math key is in the first column, just a few down. So I typed in 20, then I pressed math, and from math, I went over to the PRB menu item, and then I selected number 3, so I just typed in the numerical key 3, and this came up, NCR. So I've got to cut and paste so far. So here's what I'm seeing on my screen, 20, NCR, and then I just typed in 4, and then I pressed enter. And that's where I got my 4845. Now in problem number 42, we are told that a student must choose 5 courses out of 7 to take, and how many possibilities are there? Well, since order doesn't matter here, this is going to be a combination. And what we're going to do is, out of 7 courses, we want to choose any 5. And again, using my calculator when I did this, I got 21. Now, in problem 54, it just says a nautical signal consists of 3 flags arranged vertically on a flagpole. And what we're trying to compute is how many different signals can we make? Well, let's see, since order matters here, because one order will be one signal, a different order will be another signal. So we can choose any one of these 6 flags for this position, any one of 5 for this one, any one of 4 for this position. So we're going to have 6 times 5 times 4, and that turns out to be 120. Or if you just want to think of it this way, we have a permutation, an arrangement of 6 objects taken 3 at a time, and that's still that 120.